How's it going, people? And welcome back to the Jumper Punch. I'm Mars, and this is an emergency meeting. I think this is a May Day. People will say, oh, it's not too much of a May Day. This is a May Day. We'll call it May Day. Houston, there's a little bit of a problem here. Carlton, new coach or new coaching assistant. I don't know what you want to call it. Tactician coach, play style coach. I've heard it all. There's new job roles, new job titles for everyone nowadays. This is what we do in Australia. This is what we do in the modern world. We just put another title, jazz it up. We know what he's here for. Adam Simpson, welcome to the Carlton Football Club as a play style coach. Wow, this is amazing. This tells me everything you need to know about Michael Voss and his play style. Probably garbage. The 2018 Premiership coach joins us. If you haven't hit the like button, make sure you hit the like button. If you dislike what I have to say tonight, dislike. You're probably going to dislike a few things that I'm going to say tonight. Make sure you join us in the discussion below, or if you're live in the chat right now, say hello. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. We've also got Unfiltered tonight with Rocco. It's a call-in edition, so be ready for that one. If you want to call in and challenge Rocco, he's up to the task. You know, he'll probably scream at you all night. Lone Wolf fan, how are you? Looking forward to this yet again. I am too. 4 people waiting, only 2 likes. Come on. 43 of you right now. Hit the like button. Get us out there. Carlton flaggers, evening to you, sir. Rocco Grasso, always in the chat. Stefan in Cantalupo, Adam Simpson, Carlton coach, round 10 incoming. Sack Voss, Yasin Azin. Rocco Moro all the way from WA. It's 4:30 his time, so it's a beautiful time for him. Xavier, I'm here to show the world. I like the DP. Who else have we got? Kandari 7 Survivor Series. Let's effing go. WWE. Make sure you join Top Rope Wrestling as well. We started our YouTube channel as well. Hi Jacana. Hi Lou. Who else is there? Don't ruin Raw for me as well, because if you ruin, I can already see him. The spoilers. I'm not reading the chat tonight all night unless it's a super chat. Rocco Moro. Don't rate Simpson. I'd rather Longmire. Interesting. We'll see where this goes tonight. Succession plan in place from Nick 1964. Hey guys, Simo, next Blues coach, or from Murray McChaney. Hello, Rob Galicchio. Ciao. But we've got a few people waiting in the wings. You'll like who we have to bring in. Uh-oh. It's the big fish. Here he is, Schnapper. Schnapper from Port Phillip, as I like to introduce you on SEN. How are you, brother?
What's going on, Ich Bay crew? How we doing?
I'm doing well, cuz.
You like the pantalon?
Hey, look at the pantalon. What a casa, what a clumsy, brother.
Yeah, bro. The Sabbat.
The Sabbat. You can't think it's ruining Raw. I want to be surprised, man. Come on, let me have a bit of surprise. I got to work in the day as well. NM Bussy Sniff. All right, Simpson with good plays. You can do good things, possibly. Peter V. Chow, another legend of the Jumper Punch, a coach's coach. Is Snapper the tribal chief? I don't know. From Julian Musk, are we acknowledging you? Maybe we are. Grant Knott, love your work and your transition to host Mars. Go Blues. Thank you very much. I'm just on the mic, just talking crap, I guess. The big fella, yes, he loves it. What a lapsy, only Carlton. But let's get another cuz in the chat for all the Lebanese out there, all the Arabs. Big Vincenz, ciao, ciao, ciao. Come stai?
Am I Lebanese now all of a sudden, am I?
Nah, I don't know. You're Wog, so you're close enough. I get called Lebanese too, probably because I got a beard and all that now. It's like everyone's Lebo. Everyone's Lebo. How are you?
Well, I'm all right, mate. And how you going, Snapper? Good to see you, mate. I've got to tell you before we go any further, I've got a big cheerio from you. Asked me to give you a big kiss and a hug. Mary from the Carlton Queer Squad. I was catching up with them at the AFLW game on Saturday night. That's it. That's what we were waving all night. So
the show's going to get ended early. We're going to get cut. This is why we can't.
Come on, Mars. We're only having a bit of fun.
This is why we can't transition into the next echelon, because they're They're patting us down, Vince. They're patting us
Oh,
down.
come on. You cannot seriously tell me that having a
The,
bit of
A-
fun like
the
that's going to
AFL,
upset
the
anyone.
AFL, they're shadow banning us on YouTube. 100%
Yeah.
people. The clicks are in there, and we've got another one in there. He's ready to go. We've got the man, Carlton Flaggers. How are you, Louis?
Hello there.
How you going?
I'm great. Nice relaxing day.
Until you heard the news of Adam Simpson.
Is that not relaxing?
Maybe to some, maybe not to others. Maybe not to Michael Voss.
Quickly, hang on.
Yeah, before we get there, sorry. You're right. Let me just get through this, and then we can chat away. Lone Wolf Ant, $5. The club's changed everything from playing list to the coaching ranks and CEO, etc. I don't want to hear any more excuses from this point forward. I agree with you there, Lone Wolf Ant. But yeah, share your thoughts, Louis. Let's go. We might as well take it away because this is what we're here for. We've got like an hour and 20 minutes.
So I know that a lot of people are saying that it's a transitioning phase, potentially, to Simpson. But what happens if Simpson's thinking along the lines of Nathan Buckley, like what he's doing with Geelong? It's a stepping stone to another coaching role. Or it could be with Finn Isles, but I don't know.
Yeah, possibly. I mean, he was if we'll go through Adam Simpson's history. Assistant coach at Hawthorn 2010 to 2013 under the great Alistair Clarkson. Then obviously hit his coaching ranks for 10 years at the West Coast Eagles from 2014 to 2024. Had a coaching win percentage of 50.4. Coached a total of 242 games, 122 wins and 119 losses and one draw. Premiership coach in 2018. That Dom Sheed goal. How can we all forget that? We can't, can we? Against the filth, against the scumbags. And his All-Australian coach 2018. He also led the Eagles to a 2015 grand final. So he's been into. He knows how to get there. He started the Weagles Web. Is that what they called it? The Weagles Web, I think. As David King liked to put it on AFL 360 or whatever his show he's on the couch or whatever he's on. So, yeah, what does this mean for Michael Voss? What does it mean for the coaching ranks? What does it mean for next year and beyond? I guess there's no assurances for 2026, as we know, as you've read in that letter that there was from the CEO that it says Michael Voss will be coaching into 2026. I like to think there's not a lot behind that, but I read between the lines sometimes. I mean, it's pretty subliminal and it's hidden in plain sight. Vince, what's your take on Adam Simpson?
Well, it's a bit of a look. I give Graham Wright and Chris Davies. I assume he had some part to play in this as well. I give them some credit for one, bringing in someone who has already reached the promised land, so to speak. So he is a premiership coach. Bringing him to the club, that can only add to what coaching prowess we have down there. It also probably signifies that they haven't got a lot of confidence in Michael Voss being able to coach without help from outside. And if things don't work out next year and they decide to get rid of Michael Voss, either at the end of the year, because it's the end of his contract, or halfway through because we're going that badly, it also gives all of us and everyone at the club an insight into what Simpson's like before they decide to appoint him at all. They might not like what they see. They might think, no, a bit overrated. No, we want to go somewhere else. So it gives us a bit of a taste of what coaching nous he has and what style of coaching he adopts. So it's a bit of a dip your toe in the water before you dive in with him. I mean, if you didn't put on someone like that, well, then if you decide to get rid of Michael Voss, you're back to the drawing board again with, really people that you don't know about, even if they have a history of coaching in the AFL. You're going on reputation. You're going on just purely one or two interviews rather than having them as part of your setup for at least half a season, if not a full season. So I see it as a pretty clever move. They obviously like what they see in Simpson, but they're bringing him in this head of coaching role or some sort of. I think that's the title they give it, didn't they?
Yeah, it was the director of coaching.
Director of coaching,
style.
yeah. I mean,
Coaching
look,
style. So
I don't think too many people who have had that title in the past have ever really stayed there for very long. I remember David Parkin went to Hawthorn after he finished at Carlton, and he took on a role like that when Peter Schwab was the coach, and that didn't really go that successfully. I don't know that any senior coach really likes to have someone looking over his shoulder, watching what he does, seeing what he does, hearing what he does, and really sort of a bit of a, I don't know. I think most coaches would feel a bit intimidated by that. Even Brendan Bolton, when he had Robert Walls come in, and not that Robert Walls was ever going to take his job, but I don't think he must have been too comfortable with that either.
Well, I think
Michael Voss would be very uncomfortable with it. I doubt very much that he would have had any involvement in having this.
I was going to ask as well that, I mean, it adds external pressure and internal pressure for him to perform next year, Michael Voss. And I mean,
of course,
if he goes, let's say he goes, I don't know, let's say he goes 2-4 to round 6, right? The media narrative will focus on this. Like, it'll start brewing. When does the fire get added to the fuel? Because surely there's smoke now. Like, there's plenty of smoke. And where there's
one difference though, Mars.
What?
At 2 wins and 4 losses, we're still probably in the finals
because
there's a top 10 next year.
But Well, I was going to ask Snapper. I mean, what do you make of this? I mean, we said I mean, you called this on the Jumbo Punch. When was it? Halfway through the year, or just a bit after halfway through the year? And you said that you'd like to see maybe the likes of Adam Simpson, or John Longmire. I mean, I'll throw it over to you, but yeah.
If I was Michael Voss, I wouldn't be sleeping easy tonight, that's for sure. He'd be tossing and turning. There's a reason why he's there, Adam Simpson. He's not just there for, game plan coach or to oversee coaching and all that. And as you touched on earlier, the email that got sent out was he will coach into 2026, Michael Voss, not coaching out 2026. So they're preparing for the worst. And you're right. I did say that we needed the likes of Simpson or Longmire to come to the club. People seem to forget that Adam Simpson won a grand final with a very average West Coast list. Now, if you know football, that was a very average list. It wasn't even a great list, and he got the grand final, considering how bad of a start they had in that grand final and what they were up against, the Collingwood Army. So he is absolutely amazing in the way he can coach. I was there at that grand final, and like I said, he turned an average team around after quarter time and got them back in the game. And to win that grand final was amazing. Obviously, what's happened at the end of his career, players injuries, players leaving, you can't help that, right? That doesn't make him a bad coach. It's just when the time's to go, the time's to go. So
I reckon he stuck with the same list of favourites for a bit too long. They didn't turn over their list quickly enough after winning that flag.
No, they didn't. And it's hard to turn over a list because you think maybe you might have another shot at it. You look at Collingwood. They're going through it at the moment. They thought they might have had a shot after 2023. And you look at them now, and basically they've got, no one picked up in the trade period. Their list is old. They're relying on Nick Dacos week in, week out. So Collingwood's in that pattern as well. So I'm glad that as a club, we haven't gone down that path, and that we have turned over the list. We've turned over the coaches. We've turned over people behind the scenes. So that's a good thing. Obviously, Graham Wright does help. But, yeah, I mean, to call it like I did halfway through the season, you need a change, and you needed someone who's been there to do it. And I know Mars has touched on it before when it came to playing groups. Like, why didn't we go after a Parker? Yeah, so you got to get someone who's got premiership experience, and he's got it. And not to forget, he grew up a Carlton boy. He has spoken very, very highly about, as a Carlton young lad, when he used to go to Princes Park to watch Carlton play. So
seems we're bringing a lot of people in that
went
in
for
that
Carlton.
basket to the club. I mean, Travis Boak used to be a Carlton supporter as a kid. Chris Davies, our new football manager, he used to be a Carlton man, or Carlton supporter at least.
Good to see.
The thing with that is you're bringing in people that used to follow the club, not people that have been involved with the club. And there's a big difference, because when you've been involved in the club in the past and you bring them back and you go, oh, here we go. But this is people who used to follow the club, not directly involved with it. They were just supporters. So,
and let's not forget Michael Voss was also a Carlton supporter himself.
He was.
Everyone's a Carlton supporter.
Exactly.
How can you not be, right? Yeah, back in the day, you would have been a Carlton supporter. I want to throw it over to Louis. I just want to ask him, like, just a question, right? So now it's the last chance saloon for Michael Voss, right? So he's got everything now. They've changed the whole coaching department. Graham Wright's come in. He's got Adam Simpson that he can bounce ideas off, I guess, as a coaching style. I mean, it's more of a statement, but if you can't get motivated, or unified, or, you can't come together now, well, then, it is what it is. And I think it's the end for Michael Voss. If it doesn't, like, if he starts 0-4 again, it's game over. I mean, what do you think, Louis?
0-4 might be a little too early, I think.
Okay.
But I mean, we do play some of the lesser sides compared to what we are, the top 9 we saw this year. So I guess 0-4 would be a bad position. So yeah, he would be in strife. I think it'd be a bye decision come the second bye. If he's at that.
I like the additions of Josh Fraser as well. I think he's a good coach. Maybe it was Voss's idea, Lou Foligno says. Maybe it was. Yes and no, but I think this is a Graham Wright idea, to be honest. He comes in, shakes it all up. And again, he's put the pressure on him. He's put the coal to his feet and said, if you don't get them playing good football this year, well, there's probably somebody waiting in the wings. I know this is a part-time, but let's be honest. Is it part-time?
Yeah, no, it's a part-time role. He's still going to keep his job in the media and all that. So yeah, it is a part-time role.
I understand that. And it comes with great experience as well. I mean, in his grand final years, he was 18-6 and 18-6-1. So that's in both years, the grand final.
Clearly he can coach.
Yeah, we know he can coach.
But this is not a coaching role.
He's not coaching.
Is a role where he's got to oversee the entire coaching staff. So he's not just overseeing Michael Voss. He's overseeing the assistants, the development coaches, everyone. That's what the director of coaching is all about. It's not just the position is not director of senior coach. It's director of coaching. So his role will be right through the whole coaching department. The other thing we've got to do is look at the potential positives of this. I mean, we've tended to concentrate on what if Michael Voss, doesn't get our win-loss ratio high enough to keep his job. Well, the other way to look at it is Graham Wright and Chris Davies are giving Michael Voss every possible opportunity to succeed now. They've shaken up that entire football department. They've even shifted, even the coaches that have stayed have shifted their roles. I mean, Ashley Hanson's now become the defensive coach. Jordan Russell's gone from being the forward line coach to development. And lots of people have moved around within the chessboard. But I think what they want to do is to be able to say, look, if it doesn't work next year and we don't get into a position where we're in the finals, we've done everything possible to assist Michael Voss. We've put people around him, different people in the coaching department. We've shaken up the whole place except for him. And if he can't get us to at least deep into the finals, well, then I don't know what more we can do.
Well, sorry, Lloyd, but I've been asking him if Graham Wright's going to come in. He has to come in with an axe, with the scythe, as the Grim Reaper has, that big scythe, mate, and just clean everything out and restart again. I mean, he's probably, I think this is like 16 appointments now for the off season, or something, 15 plus, which is crazy. But I'm going to bring in somebody, and somebody else was in the waiting room, but. Yep. Let me bring in Maurizio Morris. How are you?
Really good.
He's really
Morris.
good. He's really good.
Hey,
before we get into it with you and your thoughts, let me just go through the chat a little bit. We want
Morris,
again. Here it
pen?
is. Enzo, where is your pen? Enzo Valentino. We wanted changes. We need a shake-up, and appointing Simpson in a coaching role is a start. Look, I can agree with that, but it's a double-edged sword, this. Mr. Mojo Morrison, 69. Sorry, but my God, we are the most hypocritical supporters. People have been saying Voss needs help, and now he gets help, and we're all critical. Well, I said I wanted Voss gone. I didn't want him to see him have help. I wanted him gone. So don't let me in with that. Nick, ciao, Nick. How are you? Yasure. Hi, guys. Great show as usual. Can't hurt, I guess, having experience from a former coach and a new set of eyes. Well, I'll look at the appointments so far that we bring in, and then I'll get you to touch on it, Morris. So you look at Travis Boak. We get Travis Boak in. Why? For leadership on field.
And culture.
And culture, right? So has Graham Wright identified this as a point of weakness? I think he has. And we've seen it, and I've called this out a lot throughout the year. You've seen it multiple times with senior figures at the club, which I think they've struggled on field with younger players at times, where they haven't protected them at times. So appointing Boak is, I think, a good appointment. I think Cripps can learn a lot off him. He's played, 350-plus games with abundance of experience. Charles Bow, how are you? My box head, Mako, mate, how are you? Look at that, straight in. I got to create a bit of spice, huh? I got to create a bit of spice.
Cheers, mate.
To make me get excited. Good get blues. Bugs Bell, how are you? He always calls us pessimistic. We have our Homer. Look at your screen. We now have our Homer. Look at your screen. Okay, come on, man. Atush, maybe Motlop can be playing coach. He's going to cop praise all year, man, all year. Let me get through this one. Kadir, despite what the results we achieve in 2026, we can blame the board this time. We wanted experience and a cleanup, and is that we can't blame the board this time? Or we can? I don't know. Anyway, and clean up and calm people. So, yeah, I mean, did we get our wishes? Probably. Mick Marcucci, smash the likes. Yeah, bums. Come on, DJ Peeps. 130, only 32 likes. Come on, get it up to 100 likes. Morris, I'll start with you, then I'll swing it to Bo. First initial thought.
Well, I knew it was coming, yeah. So I've been saying it during the season. The one thing I don't get is, you know what mind blows me, Carlton supporters. I reckon they got to be like, I'm going to go a little bit critical, and if I offend people, I really don't care, right? Head fucked. A lot of Carlton supporters, all right, are head fucked. And these are the same supporters that fuck Charlie Curnow, I don't want him. And now that we got rid of him, fuck, we shouldn't have got rid of him. He's a dual Coleman medalist. I've been spruiking my opinion during the season, and I've always stated, and from my intel that I get, Voss wasn't the problem. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I was critical when people were saying to me during the season, do you get rid of Voss at the end of the year? And my stance was, depending on what you do around him. All right. Now, I was big on, at his appointment, the independent panel said that he was a great leader, but wasn't a great tactician and needed that tactician around him. All right. And from that, you'll have your man. All right. This is the 5th year. So you can't Vince, if you own a company and you're after a new vision and you want a new CEO, all right, and someone comes in and says, and I put my name and someone turns around and says, mate, he's great with people, all right, he'll get workers that'll come from this level and they'll get into management. He's good at development, all right, but he's no good at reporting, all right. If you want him, you're going to get someone that's analytical. If you hire me and then don't hire someone that's analytical, you can't hold me to account for not being the greatest at being analytical if I'm developing. Now, what I'm getting at with Voss has had his hands handcuffed, all right, for many years. And the greatest person that put the handcuffs on is Greg Williams. Take that to the bank, everybody, all right? Greg Williams is the person that has, what's it called? Michael Voss on changing his game plan. It was Greg Williams that wanted to keep going with the contested style of play. All right.
No disrespect to Greg Williams, but he doesn't know what he ate in the morning this morning. So, you know what I mean? I'm serious. And he's the only one that's paid on that board, and he won't leave because he's getting paid.
Are you telling me that? Are you telling me that the director on the board? The director responsible for football on our board of directors was interfering with the coach's game plan?
100%.
Greg Williams.
Don't buy it.
Don't buy it.
So you're telling me that Greg Williams was telling Voss what to concentrate on when it came to game plan and strategy?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. I wasn't aware of that.
I like this one. Nicola Proctor. My cafetiere is going to be ready before you're done. That's Morris can talk. Morris could talk underwater if he wanted to talk. But keep going, and then we'll switch it over to Bo.
Vince.
So now that Graham Wright's in, is Greg Williams still doing the same thing, or is that all going to change, according to your intel, as you put it?
Vince, I see you as a very smart, intelligent person when it comes to the Carlton Football Club operations, right?
Oh, thanks. You're the one. You're the one. I knew there was someone who thought that.
me and you go way.
Yeah,
back
I know.
A number of years, all right?
Yeah.
Now, the changes that we've had this year, this off season, have you ever seen it before?
No.
Not to this extent.
Not to this extent.
So that answers your question in regards to Graham Wright. And
to be honest, I think Graham Wright is making our outgoing CEO look like he's been sitting on his ass for the last 4 years, and took $5 million with him and said thanks very much and riding into the sunset. He did absolutely nothing.
Even Brad Lloyd, he can add him there to that. The carpet snake.
And to everyone. To everyone out there that thinks that the appointment of Adam Simpson is a backup plan if they get rid of Voss, I can categorically tell you it ain't the case. Adam Simpson does not want to coach anymore. Adam Simpson will
He loves the media.
Adam Simpson will never be.
So at age 49, he's done, is he, when it comes to coaching? Because most career coaches continue to pursue coaching opportunities right up until about 55, and if they can get 5 years out of their final club until they're around 60, that's when they normally hang up the boots at 60.
But what are they chasing?
A premiership, another premiership. Once they get the taste of one, they want another one.
I get that. I think a lot of Carlton's appointments, in regards to the people that they got as well too, and Jimmy Bartel summed it up. Where he said it's a challenge. Imagine like when Eddie Maguire asked Jimmy Bartel about working alongside Graham Wright, he goes, "Wouldn't you want to be a part of something that hasn't been able to be successful. And imagine being part of the reason of
It's
making
like
the club
it's similar to
successful.
similar to what Brendan Gale did with Richmond. Everyone laughed at him when he
Mars,
said
seriously,
in the next.
hey Mars, sorry, I'm gonna have a little bit of a dig at you. I don't know why you've got to like ridicule me putting up fucking.
I'm not ridiculing you. I'm not. I'm not.
Why are you?
I'm not ridiculing. Oh, it's just the chat. I always put everything up from the chat. I was just taking the piss. I've touched the nerve. I've touched the nerve. Look, you snapped. I like it. I know where to go with you now. You've shown your hand, Mr. Mauricio. I love you. I love you.
Yeah. Hey, no one. When someone sees my hand, they see a very bad side of me, and it's a
okay. I like it. Please jump through the webcam. Please do.
No.
Morris, if Simpson didn't want to coach, if Simpson didn't want to coach, why the fuck would he come to Carlton? He's always said, I don't want to coach. So why would he come to Carlton?
Why?
Why would you, if you don't want to coach, why would you come to a club?
Because he's originally from Melbourne.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. That means nothing.
No. I understand that. There was other clubs that were interested in him, right? He settled on Carlton. There's obviously something, and I read something that it could even be a bit of a part-time-ish gig. All right. Carlton might have dangled something to him. Carlton might have dangled something to him that was appealing enough for him financially.
Yeah, it's called a check.
All right. Yeah. But sometimes it's not money, Vince. The other thing too, going on to Vince's point, like chasing a second premiership. He's won a premiership as a coach. He might turn around and say, you know what, I'm 49. I've got 3 to 5 years left in me. I'm not the head coach. I'm just there overseeing everything, right? Reporting to Chris Davies. But imagine I'm part of the reason that gets Carlton the premiership.
Maybe it might be.
But if that's the case, sorry to cut you off, Mars. If that's the case, mate, we want to build a statue on a bloke that, with Blake Acres, with what he done in the finals, right?
A statue.
A statue for
of
like
what?
outside. But there's talk that people want to build a statue for Blake Acres for his goal. Yeah,
give me a spell. What? Because he kicked the final goal.
Big fucking cap, bro. Where has this come from?
I'm just talking tongue in cheek, right? If Carlton win a premiership,
you said Crips, all right.
If Carlton win a premiership, the blokes like Voss, Chris Davies, Graham Wright, Adam Simpson, all that coach, they become Carlton royalty. They've given something.
Yeah, of course, because you paid your debt. They got debts. They got debts. They got to pay him. They got to pay him, mate.
But Mars, they've given you something that you've never seen.
Yeah, it's a debt that's been paid after 30 years, mate. We haven't been paid, mate. That's the thing. You come to this club to win flags. I don't want you here to win fucking Brownlows and Colemans and that and kick up a stink. You're here to win premierships, mate. If we wanted personal accolades, it'd all be fucking boxers in UFC and part of the WWE where we can win individual titles and part of the Olympics where I can win an individual title as a swimmer, mate. We're here to win flags. Don't like when people come and say, yeah, but when he does this, he'll be lauded a hero. Of course he's gonna be lauded a hero because the debt's paid after 30 years. You know what I mean? But Bo, I'm gonna swing it to you. I'm gonna swing it to Bo. Let me swing it to Bo. Let me give it a little swing, little handball out of the middle from Cripper to I don't know, Walsh or Jagger Smith, the eventual Nick Dacos apparently. But what do you make of this coaching appointment? Because it's interesting. I think it's good, but it's a double-edged sword. It comes with its price if it goes wrong, but it comes with it could be its weight in gold if it goes right. So hit me.
So I just want to make mention first that I actually contributed to Paddy Kinnersley's side business today.
PKs.
I have bought some Wrigley's.
Oh, they're the cinnamon ones.
Right.
They're mad, cuz.
Beautiful chewies. Go and get them if you don't remember them. Too bad. So, Morris, you've said that it's not a plan for him to become coach, and you can categorically say that, like, you know that, right? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know how you know that or whatever. I don't care. You don't have to tell us, right? But if that's the case, and I read here from Footy on 9, essentially a sounding board for Michael Voss and a wider coaching group, very much hands-off role, no weekly presence or often at the club. What did we hire?
Was that on Channel 9?
That was Footy on 9 through
Okay.
Paddy Sweeney put it up, not Paddy Kinnersley. Right?
And did you believe all the COVID stuff that Channel 9 was telling you all those years ago?
So let me finish. So if he is, so if you're saying it's going to be a more hands-on role, it's not going to be a hands-off role, and because to me this sounds like we've just hired a part-time cleaner to come in and then he'll be there when he needs to be and then fuck off, right?
Is this like a whoosh? Sorry to cut you, but is this like a whoosher appointment?
I was just
That's what I was thinking
exactly
about.
the same as Wood.
Where's Woosher? It's going to be where's Simpson?
I was
That's
just
all.
about to say that. Not to mention, Morris. We'll talk about Risties later, right?
Yeah.
Not to mention, director of coaching style. Are we just making up names for positions now? Because like I said earlier to Mars and a few of the boys, if that's the case, get me in as the chief Chavapi officer, and I'll come in a couple days of the week, cook, and then go. Right? What are we doing here? We're just opening up roles. So I didn't hear the rest of the show, and I haven't read up on everything. I saw the announcement. Okay. You can correct me if I'm wrong here. His job is to oversee how Voss does his job and the wider coaching group.
Well, it's a director of coaching style. It's how he coaches.
So his job is to make sure that Voss's style is in line with where the club wants to go.
Or playing style.
I'll explain something to you. I'll explain. In the corporate world, when you get assigned a job title, all right, they make a pleb sound fucking that a pleb's got a leadership title.
That's right.
That's when it comes to titles, all right? So what Adam Simpson's role would be, all right, is one, sit behind, observe, and calm things down. Give advice. But Michael Voss is the head coach. Michael Voss is the boss. Adam Simpson does not control Michael Voss. Adam Simpson's there to aid Michael Voss.
Right. So here's my question, and this is so here's my question, just to address Mr. whatever your name is in the chat. Haven't read up on things, but I'm making comments. Yeah, I've read the majority of what's going on, but not everything in detail. So relax, have a can of beer, and shut the fuck up. Right. So
what?
My question is, right, if that's the case, let's go back to what people were saying last season about how the failure of the team doesn't come down to Voss. It's everyone around him, that we needed to surround him with the right people, and then he'll be successful. If we've brought in a person that needs to oversee the style of play and everything that you just mentioned, right, that to me, it's just a submission that he is no good. He needs everyone else to do his job. So at the same time, that would mean I'm now going to ask the people from, if there's any of them left in chat from last season that were saying it's the assistants that are the issue. It's the assistants that are the issue. Okay. So if we have a bad season this year, is Simpson to blame? Is it the assistants to blame again?
The goalpost moved to Charlie Curnow leaving and Tom DeConning and Silvani.
Right. That's right. Then they'll say, oh, we lost players. Okay.
No. It depends, though. It depends. So going into 2026, all right, and I'm positive, but going into 2026, okay, if we pull out a poor season and we replica 2025, okay,
yes, yep,
then you look at everything again in regards to you. The coach has to go, okay.
And all the assistants, or
nah,
No, so it's
How-
not the assistant's problem. It's
No,
Voss.
no. But did you hear what I said?
Logic. No.
But also, you have to blow up the playing group again.
No, you
Fuck,
don't.
we're gonna be like the Salvation Army, mate. We're just paying out anybody and everyone here. We're getting
Hang on a minute. There's enough talent in that side, all right, to warrant, all right. And also, let me throw another thing in. There's enough leadership in that team now to warrant stability.
Is there?
Yeah.
What
Haywood,
leadership? Yeah, okay.
Warren,
Is he a leader?
Warren.
Are they leaders?
Oh, bro, this is coming from a bloke. This is coming from a bloke that wanted Camden McIntosh. What? He might have just been someone that was riding off everyone else's back, and you saw him as a leader.
I
This is
said
coming from
players
a bloke
should
who said that Hewitt is better than Butters.
I didn't say that.
Oh,
just
really? Do we have to go back?
Do you want to know what I was saying that night, Snapper? Let me just go back a little bit in regards
Make
to
the point. Make the point quick.
Yeah.
Make the point quick. Make it quick.
I don't.
We don't have
wanna
8
go-
hours.
I don't want to go down the track of blowing up our salary cap anymore. With Butters rejected a $2.2 million 2-year contract extension to stay at Port Adelaide. And what I was saying,
because he knows he's going to get money next year.
I threw out Hewitt because he had just won our best and fairest, and said, you've got midfielders. And then you guys wanted to jump in and say, you want to compare the two. Seriously,
Mate,
I'm not that.
You could have won. You could have won our BNF this year, bro.
Yeah, but you know what? Hewitt won it. Yeah.
Our midfield's putrid. I've said this.
Hey, Hewitt won it.
Yeah, and
Why didn't the fucking other players win it?
who? Walsh
Any
was
of them.
injured for half a season.
Any of them?
Cripps has been carrying this fucking team for 10 plus years. Mate, when do those players ever win a BNF? When do those players ever win a BNF?
Oh, see, there's an excuse for everything.
No, it's not.
If
But I'm just
something
saying they don't win a BNF.
If something doesn't tickle your fancies,
It's
there's an
not that it
excuse
doesn't
for
tickle
it.
my fancy. I'm just saying those players win
I'm not
the
talking about
midfielders
you.
win everything. I know, but the midfield. I'm just saying the midfielders win everything. That's how it is.
He still won it. David Teague won our best and fairest. You know what?
Good on him.
You know what?
And it
you know
means
what?
nothing.
He won it. But it means nothing. But you know what? Right? I remember
It's another
David Teague's
individual
year.
honor.
But David Teague that year busted his guts.
Yeah, good on
He
him.
played well, right?
All kudos to you. All kudos.
You know
All
what he did?
kudos.
You know what he did? You know what
What?
he did?
What?
What everyone wants. He represented and respected the jumper he was wearing.
And good on him. But you know what? The debt wasn't paid because he didn't win a flag. So I don't care. At the end of the day, I'm here to watch flags. I'm here to watch a premiership. I'm not here to just watch one player run around and go, wow, he was amazing today. But the rest of them were all shit. Because I've seen it for 25 years, bro. Like, fuck, I'm over it. I mean, we're adding things again. We've got part-timers here, part-timers there. Why? Because we're a failure of a club. We're adding
But
this.
every club,
I understand, and I asked for the change.
part-timers.
I understand, but I said, again, I asked for this. I asked for the change, right? And we'll wait until the season progresses, right? And then I'll make my assumption on it. But at the moment, it's just telling me all the flaws that we had, and it's just highlighting everything. And it's saying, yep, you had a flaw here. On-field leaders were garbage. Here, get Travis Boak. Let Michael Voss, not good enough with his coaches, and your assistant coach is not good enough. Let's get Adam Simpson. Why? Why are you getting all these players? Because it's not good enough. It's never been good enough.
The Boak appointment is great.
I think it's great too, but we got palm on-field leaders.
Correct.
But what
But
experience?
that's part of the reason why he's actually there, of course. Right?
But what experience has Boak got
However,
doing that? And I'm playing devil's advocate. I reckon
in a leadership role.
No. Boak's always been a leader on the field. He's not on the field anymore, boys.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't
he
matter.
has
You
no
can still apply the
experience at what
same
he-
principle to who you've got and teach it.
No, it doesn't. He's not on the field. That's when the
doesn't
problem
matter.
is.
He knows
That's
what's
when the
going on
problem
out
is.
there. His brain is
That
trained.
training-
I would have won
Vince,
it.
would you-
I would have won it with a Lapsion, bro. I would have won the fucking
Hey,
BNF
Vince,
this year, bro.
Vince,
100% I would have won
Vince,
it, bro. Bro, I would have won it
Vince,
wearing a
do you-
Pokemon outfit, bro. Shut your mouth, cuz.
Vince, do you agree? Do you agree with me? At training, they're all mates. They all muck around. They all go half pace, this, that. When it comes game time, that's when the cancer sets in, or it did set in. And we saw, and you always said, can Carlton win today? Oh, it depends on which Carlton side rocks up.
But you don't lose leadership overnight, Morris.
But what I'm saying, everyone's critical, and they'll use one excuse for one thing. But then when you look at it, right, Trevor spoke in the role that he's got, has 0 days experience in doing that, has over 350 days experience in on-field leadership. All right? And that's a massive tick. But in his new role, has 0 experience.
Or who are you going to get? I'm just asking. I'm flip siding it.
No,
who are you going to get?
What I'm saying, I'm being devil's advocate where everyone turns around and says, oh, it's a great appointment. That's really going to work.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough.
On the second hand, they appoint someone else somewhere else and they go, oh, I don't even know why they've done that. That shit, he's got no experience, this and that. Hey, you gotta throw the coin 2 times.
Morris, you got a lover here. He loves you. Xavier with Michael Voss in his DP. He loves you. I would be a millionaire if I was as negative as you. That's about me. I'm not, but I've been pretty positive this offseason, but this just tells me that there's major problems, and there's always been major problems. And I know that they're trying to rectify deficiencies. I understand that.
Like to me,
No, there's one problem still there, and I'm going to say it every time. Until he proves me wrong, Michael Voss is the main problem. Simple as that.
Can I say this? Because I've got to jump off, right? Okay. Can I say this? All this feels like is that given the heat that Michael Voss copped last season, right? All this feels like is that they are now doing everything in their power to baby this guy, right? Now, I understand he needs support. Don't get me wrong, all right? It's not a one-man show, okay? But it just feels like everything is being done to baby this guy into not being the one responsible for what's going on out there, or trying to gaslight the fans into believing that it's more than one person's problem. And Mars, I'm on board with you saying that the common thing here is it's all under his watch. It's not going to be under Simpson's watch, right?
Or Bo, sorry, mate. Or do you think maybe the club are now acting on what they should have done at the end of 2021?
Yeah.
When and done what the independent coaching panel appointment team suggested.
Bringing in the help that is suitable for him.
Correct.
If it's as simple as that,
but
if it's as simple as that, then fine.
The words were, and I want you all to rebuke this, right? On how you can rebuke this. The words were, as a leadership guy,
he's your guy.
He's your man.
Yeah.
All right. Tactically, he's not the best. All right. If you do hire him, you need to put someone. You need to hire someone around him that'll help him tactically.
Okay. So that's why they try to appoint Kingsley.
How can you throw it onto Voss? How can you throw it onto Voss and not sledge what me and Vince have been doing for the last fucking 15 years with the board?
We said this about the board at the start.
Hang on. You're preaching to the wrong person here about that. If you watch all of our forever rivals, Blue Sunday when I was on there once, and all the rest of it, I have been going at the board for nearly all season. Mars will attest to that, right?
Yeah, no, but what I'm saying is, like, at the end of 2021, they should have appointed an Adam Simpson when they appointed Voss. Am I correct?
I don't disagree with that.
Okay.
All I'm saying is
they try to appoint 2 men for 1 role, which is what they try to do.
Yeah. Now that they've done it,
spot on.
It's not, it's what they should have done in 2021. Oh, it's because Voss is a shit fucking tactical coach. They were told that at the end of 2021.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, can I ask you this question then, Morris? If Voss is a good leader, right, and he proved that on the field as well, did he not?
Yeah.
Okay, and he's brought that knowledge of leadership and mentorship to younger players and so on and so forth, and motivational speaking the way he's supposedly good at motivating people and why not? Why can't Boak go and do that? Why can't Boak bring that same trait and those same attributes that Michael Voss brought to coaching? Hang on, let me finish.
Sorry.
Right? Voss did that. That's his greatest strengths. Being a motivator, knowing how to knowing how to lead and so on and so forth. That's what he's good at. He's not a tactical coach. We know that. So that's exactly the same situation as what's going to happen with Boak, except he doesn't need to fake that he knows what he's doing tactically, right? So that's the Boak situation. The second part, I am not against him having help whatsoever. We know he needs it. But like Mars just said, and that's what I was going to say earlier before we went off on another way, right? Hiring two people to do the same job. Everyone's sitting here excusing him because he's a good leader and he's a good this and he's good that, right? I can't understand how he can be excused for not being a great tactical coach. I have no idea how that's the thing. I mean, I'm not going to compare him to another AFL coach. Let me just give you, in any other sport, you don't sit there and go, we're going to hire him to take charge of this entire team because we know he's good at motivating a team and maybe the assistants will get the tactics right. That's shit. That's terrible. They need to be a good all-rounder. It's as simple as that.
All right. I was just going to interject, but go, Morris. Before Bo has to go.
I was just going to say, Bo, in regards to like the Voss thing, right? Like, and I totally get where you're coming from.
Make the point quick, because we're going around here in fucking circles. He's not a great tactical coach. He needs Adam Simpson by his side. He needed Ashley Hansen by his side, who wasn't good enough, and he was a bum. So he became the problem because Ashley Hansen wasn't the great tactical coach. So Voss escapes all criticism. He escaped all criticism. No, he did. He escaped all criticism because we meant to get Adam Kingsley right, but he didn't want to. He didn't want to be the assistant. He wanted to be the main man, right? Goes to GWS, does what he has to do, right? Up and down last year as well. Followed the same trajectory as us, right? Probably rebound and go again next year, right?
So so when I tell you, So when I tell you that he wanted to change a game style multiple times and Greg Williams cockblocked,
I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. It's cap. It's fucking cap, bro. It's cap. It's cap. It's got to be cap. How can you be the coach and you're listening to Greg Williams above you?
Vince.
Come on, man. Bro. He's going to micromanage you how to do his job. He doesn't know what he ate for breakfast yesterday or today.
Vince, do you want to educate these amateurs?
Here we go. Because the board is dangling their fingers, bro. He doesn't have the pully, mate. He doesn't have the pully, mate. That's why he didn't come in with an axe, bro. Please.
Morris.
That is cap.
Let's be honest about a couple of things here, right?
Fucking Greg Williams, bro.
Whether the board knew about Voss's shortcomings or not,
fucking cap.
It doesn't mean that Voss can't be held accountable.
I'm not saying that.
Should be part of his role.
But I'm not saying that, Vince.
If we had any other coach, do you honestly think that the board would be getting a director of coaching and all of these other assistants, and it wouldn't be happening?
Why is Chris Scott appointed Nathan Buckley?
Oh, here we go.
Well,
because he's a great bloke.
No.
Because he's a great bloke, and you want to listen to the media and he's going to coach.
Anyway, I'm going to change up. I don't care about Chris. I don't care. I'm going to change it up. I don't give a shit. Let's go to the draft. I don't care. I'm gonna blow. I don't care because we're going around in circles, bro. He's not a good coach. He needs plenty of help. That's what we're saying right now. He needs plenty of help from top to bottom. He needs coaches everywhere for him. Then why is he a coach for? Do Does everyone credit Alistair Clarkson or does everyone credit Adam Simpson for winning a 3-peat? Like, who are we crediting?
But
What
they
if
all
we
credit.
credit Richmond?
they
Who are
all-
we
they
crediting?
all-
Is it Dimmer Hardwick that got him to there, or was it all the assistant coaches? I get it's everybody, but at the end of the day, the face is Dimmer Hardwick.
But when
You're
you look
telling
at
me
them
he
at
couldn't
Hardwick,
implement his game plan. You're
But
telling
Marks,
me that Greg
when you-
Williams has a hold over his game plan. Greg Williams. We're talking Greg Williams has a hold over Michael Voss's game plan.
the board, yeah.
Come on, man, bro. You talk fucking crap. Anyway, and
All
this
right.
bloke here, why is everyone negative towards Voss? Because he can't coach. He can't coach, right? And I bet everyone is cowards with him in the same room. I'll tell him he can't coach.
Bullshit. I'll fucking say it to his face.
But
Fucking
Louis, I'm
coward.
gonna let
I hate that
Louis
fucking
talk.
comment. Oh, I bet you won't say it to the players.
I'm
We'll
gonna
be
let-
there before.
This is a
We'll
good
be
one.
there after Voss, and the club will be there after us. I don't give
Correct.
a fuck who's at the club now. I would say it to their face.
Correct.
You're fucking shit at your job. You're fucking shit as a player. You're fucking shit as a coach.
Nah, as a player, he was a superstar. He was a superstar as a player.
Yeah,
That's it.
but we'll
He
never
can't-
get that chance because we don't suck the right dick.
Greg Williams is still handballing in his dreams and wondering why he didn't get 3 Brownlow votes when he got 45 possessions against Melbourne. But look, I know we're pressed for time here, and I don't want to go. And there's been a bit of fire. There's been a bit of fuel. There's the fuel on the smoke on the embers, and they've lit up, right? And everyone's in the chat. Tell everybody, share it around, get your clips. I love it. Get your clips, baby. But we're gonna get this over to the draft. What a pantalon cuts, but we're going to get this over to the draft, right?
What I love.
Because I can't be bothered speaking about Michael Voss anymore because it just makes me go
see
crazy.
Bo, and I'm going to go fishing because fucking Morris has done my head about Greg Williams so much that I need to go fishing down at Rosebud for King George Whiting.
This coming from a bloke.
I
This
hope
is
this
coming-
happens.
this
Be
is-
funny as
but-
fuck and
and-
wins
and
Voss
this is-
20 straight, and you guys are saying he's shit, and it's all the assistant. You guys
hang
all
on,
talk
hang on.
like
Hang
this.
on a
Stop,
minute.
stop,
In
stop,
regards
stop.
to
Hang on,
Snapper,
hang on.
This is coming from you, someone that wants to put their arms around Elijah Hollins and cuddle him and
Yeah, I
my God,
do.
he's
Yeah,
on
I
about-
do. I do.
Oh,
There's
my
nothing wrong with
God.
that. There is
Hold
nothing
on.
wrong
What do
with
you mean
that.
there is? What do you mean there isn't?
There's
It's
nothing
professional.
wrong with that.
It's a professional sport. You fuck up, you're out. Like anything.
Oh, so if my wife fucks up multiple times, do I tell her to fucking get out of my house and get a divorce, or do I put my arms
Depends
around?
on what she
No,
does.
I put my arms
Depends
around.
on what she
No, fuck
does.
that shit, mate. No,
If your
I'm
wife-
sorry.
If your
No.
wife breaks the sacraments of marriage,
No,
are you not going to tell her to fuck off?
no, fuck no. Give her another chance.
Come
Okay.
on, man. Not
Mark,
a chance.
Mark.
Anyway,
Mark.
I'm gonna run. Yeah, I'm gonna run this. I'm gonna run.
Time to go!
Wait up.
It's time to go!
All right, I'm bringing in 2 fresh new faces. I'm going to keep it on the unfilled. We're going to go to draft. We're going to talk draft, right? Because we're pressed for time. There's about 25 minutes left, right? Carlton. Now, we're trading at our pick 9, 11, 43, and 54, right? Carlton are going to receive pick 21, 27, 30 for our pick 9 and 43 from Essendon. And then we're also going to be trading away our pick 11 and 54 to North Melbourne for pick 25, 46, and 22nd second round, all right? So what this means, points-wise, healthy points, right? We've still got 2,235 points. There's a 10% on Harry Dean, which gets it down to 1,960 points. Because you get the discount of 218 points. We'll still have enough points for Jack Eisen, the way he's worked it out. Nick Austin, he's a genius at this one. He can move us anywhere in the draft as he likes to. What do you make of it? I mean, I guess you just throwing around the pegs.
We don't get that small forward though. I think I read that.
Doverson.
Yeah,
Doverson.
I think that North Melbourne are getting him from an agreement with Carlton for our trade, so our pick swap. So, but I'm happy. We get the academy player and we get Harry Dean. That's good enough. And think about it. Jagger Smith is coming in as a player who's never played. So technically, it's a fresh player walking in. I'm happy.
Chow Rocco and Chow Henry. How are we? I'll let Henry go first and then I'll go to Rocco.
I'm off. Ciao.
Are you going? All right.
Yeah,
let me
decoration time. Love you.
Yeah.
boys.
It's time to go!
Where's Morris? Get back in here. No, if you want to come in, come back in. But Henry,
Get Morris in.
Henry,
yeah.
how are you? You get the
Entertained is
popcorn
one way
out
to
or
bloody
what?
put it.
Did
Mate,
was the
I'm
popcorn out?
entertained.
Yeah, it's
I
good.
do.
As long as
I
you're
did.
entertained tonight. As long as you're
Mate, yeah,
entertained.
I've been so
Apparently,
entertaining.
bro, 22 days. I'm raring for this holiday, bro. I'm raring for this holiday. Trust me. 22 days and I'm out of here, cuz. This Safari show tonight, 100% Matula. Hello, how are you? Pep Guardiola is the best coach for his tactics, not his beard line. Correct. How does anyone become a coach with zero tactics? I remember when Sidebottom laughed post game about the way we played. Predictable. This is true. Josh Riddle took the piss out of us as well. A lot of teams have taken the piss out of us. Get him off. I know that Charlie Legudi. I'm saying that right or wrong.
Legudi, yep.
Legudi. So, Kadir, you hate Voss. I don't hate Voss. I just don't like the way he plays. He coaches. He's garbage. It's proper garbage. So yeah, Mars, book a trip to the Greek island once the draft is over. You need it, brother, mate. After this year, it was an absolute abomination and pathetic, mate. Pathetic year. Anybody that the sugar coats the year, mate, you got rocks in your head, cuz. Bocek, good point on tactical coach. I agree. Snapper, you wouldn't do nothing. Yeah, maybe not. Who knows? Who cares? We're talking trash, bro. We're talking trash. Bucks to Geelong makes perfect sense. Not terrible. Well, he's just going in there. Maybe it's a new voice there, isn't it? After 12 years that he's been there, Chris Scott, get someone in there new. Take over a training session here and there. But well, we're over it after 4 or 5 years of Michael Voss's voice. You're probably over it right now. I'm talking too much. Mars, you wonder why Robert Priestley isn't approaching you for an interview like he does with Ted. Well, I'm just going to put it blatantly. I don't care about having an interview with Robert Priestley. He's just going to say what he says on SEN, Channel 9, Channel 7. I don't care. I'm not here. I'm here for the fans. I'm here to talk crap. I don't really care. I never have cared. I don't care about getting the players on. Look, I would have loved to have got Harry Dean on, but I can't get him. And it's so be it, man. The Jumper Punch, get the gloves out, Jumper Punch. I'm going to start my own boxing promotion for the YouTubers. Let's take it on. Mars, when we lost to Brisbane in the finals, was disgraceful. He should have gone then. Well, you know my thoughts on that. Anyway, I'm going to go to Henry and I'm going to go to Rocco. And yeah, I don't know. Give me your thoughts on Adam Simpson and give me your thoughts on the draft. Are you looking forward to it? I mean, well, of course, we're looking forward to Harry Dean, but yeah, what are your thoughts on Adam Simpson?
Well, yeah, I'm actually really, really happy with the Adam Simpson. It's an experienced coach, been in the AFL system for a long bloody time. I think he obviously brings experience into the coaching panel. He's won a flag before. He knows experience in finals. He knows all that kind of stuff. Wildcard round's going to help us out there, although we all bloody hate the thing. And then my draft thoughts, well, I've given them a few times, but obviously I'm pretty happy that we're getting the number one, or hopefully getting the number one ranked defender in the combine. So that's going to be pretty cool. Yeah, g'day only Carlton. Well, you know, shut up, mate. Yeah, look, I'm excited. I'm really excited, and I can't wait to see Harry Dean pick 6 from the Murray Bushrangers to the Carlton Blues. Come about
Pick 6 or pick 3? Apparently, there's reports of him going to pick 3.
Pick 3.
There you go. Pick 3 then. We'll take it.
So I think we'll have enough. I'm hoping that we're hoping that he slides down. But if it's pick 3, well, then we've got enough. We've got enough, and that's the way that Nick Austin worked it.
I'd love to see this bloke. He's all over social media at the moment. I don't know. It's obviously a joke. He's trying to get into the actual AFL. I forgot what his name is now, but he was with Harry
Job
Dean
role or something.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, he's all over social media. It's pretty bloody cool. I'll try and find his name for us. Yeah, something like that. Whatever it is.
Miko, my Christmas present T-shirt with FCC on it to wear, or FCC F Charlie Kerno. Yeah, or F the Rat Bocek. Marzin, let me sing my Christmas carol before I left. So I'll let you in. I'll let you all in on it next time. It actually is a good one. We will keep it for the next show. Rocco, while Henry goes and looks at the player that he needs, but how are you? Ciao.
Good. Wait a sec. I'm through. I'm trying to organise everything. Where are you? There you are. I'm trying to organise the other show while I'm doing this show. Good. Emergency meeting, mate. I needed an emergency ambulance to come here listening to Morris for the last hour, mate. That was flying, mate. What is going on, mate? What is going on? I don't know what happened there, mate. I don't know what happened there.
There was a bit of smoke. There was an ember, and I just decided to pour fucking fuel on that. 98 octane straight to it.
Making stuff up, just hoping for the best, man. Just throwing shit at the wall and hoping something sticks, man. First of all, you don't know that he doesn't want to coach and that. They just appointed him today, and you know the information before Carlton does. Come on, bro. Let's be serious on this show. Is it a good move? We said that we needed someone there. So I think it is a good move, but there's a but in this. We know that by them putting there, I believe Wright's thinking ahead here. If everything goes to shit, they've got a proper replacement at least for the year. Because you think about it, if he's not there, who are they going to put in, right? So I think he's thinking ahead. Yeah. Is it a good move? Yeah, we've said he needs help. Yeah, it's a good move. He needs help. But I'm with you, Mars, and anyone in the chat, we hate Voss and that. We just don't think he can coach. And we've given him 4 years, and he's proved that he can't coach. You know what I mean? So, for me, to get this bloke in, I think Vince was correct at the start of the show. They're giving Voss now every opportunity to get this right.
He's got all the tools.
Yep. If he stuffs it up, man, I don't want to hear no complaints from anyone, man.
That would be like us. We've got all the tools to stream. We've got the cameras. We've got the mics. We've got everything. And you can't use them properly to your advantage. Well, then there's problems. Yeah. So that's it. You got to use the tools at your disposal. He's got everything now. He's got every leader that he needs. He's got the best CEO in the business. He's got one of the best coaching style directors, whatever you want to call it, whatever way you want to dress it up. He's got Adam Simpson. He's won a flag. He knows how to get there. He knows how to do his stuff. He's got there twice. He's won one. You know, you've got Chris Davies. He's been there. Preliminary finals. What's he had? 4 top 4 appearances or 7 prelim appearances, 11 finals in his 13, 14 years or whatever it was there. He's got everything. The tools are at his disposal. He's got the Makitas. It's not even Makita. He's got the Milwaukee out. He's gone to Bunnings. He's bought Milwaukee everything. He's got the best skins that you can. So if you can't use these tools to your advantage now, even to sneak around the top 8, even to get in there. I mean, Morris is saying we've got enough talent. He believes that we've got enough talent. So if we've got enough talent, by how Morris is talking, it should be top 8.
100%.
That's
and what you're trying to say, like at the end of the day, like I'm glad Charlie left. I think it's a new look team, you know what I mean? But when you really look at it, we lost some talent out of that side. Like we lost some talent out of that side, man. Kerno, Silvani, TDK, however you look at it, however you don't like, and we've lost talent. So now we're getting this other mob, which are, if they were B and A graders, we just picked up C and D graders. And we're a better side, maybe in a couple of years. And another thing, you put all those players together, right? What you think that over a preseason they're gonna get it? Our team couldn't get it after 4 years, let alone like a brand new. We're gonna have like by round 1, we'll have 8 or 9 new players in that side.
Easy.
Far out. And you want them to gel from round 1, man. I'm telling you, I hope they make the top 8, but it's going to be a tough year, bro.
It is the unknown, I guess. I mean, when you've got that much of a change up, it's an unknown factor. So only Carlton. What's the age gap between the youngest person on this panel and the oldest? Well, I'm guessing that Henry is the youngest. So how old are you, Henry?
15, turning 16 soon.
And I'll ask the top right or the middle and the top right, if you mind disclosing your age.
Well, Rocco's off the hook because he's a couple of years younger than me. I'm 57. I just turned 57 in August.
No,
And I turned 55 in December. So between me and Big Vincennes, we've just hit it. We just hit the ton.
mad. You got us three
We hit
covered.
the ton, mate.
Got us
We hit
three
the ton,
covered.
and between them three, they haven't even hit the ton yet. So
Nah.
Yeah, but
man,
the difference, Rocco, without
Yeah, here
trying
we
to sort of
go.
rub it into
Here
these
we
guys,
go.
is
Yeah,
that
we've
you and I
seen
saw
flags. Yep.
saw 5 premierships
Yep.
up
Yep,
to the
there
age of
it is.
32.
Thank you. Make my life
it's
feel
like
shit
a-
again.
it's like a distant memory now, man. It's like
I know,
Sorry
I
for
know.
being sorry to everyone for being so negative. But sorry because I just want to win. That's it. Sorry, I just want to win, and I don't want to win at agendas.
know.
You know what I mean? So
I
I'm
know.
not
I
going
want
to.
to see. I want to see you get a premiership, Mars. Believe me, I want
Louis,
No,
going to need an emergency meeting after listening to you tonight. Is that you? Is that your alias, Louis? Is that your alias?
And another
Mars,
thing, just
is it
quietly,
Morris or
Louis
Morris?
trying to replicate Aiden. He's got the head on screen, but he hasn't got the pogo stick underneath him. Are you Dickie Knee number 2?
another thing, the guy who said, that's why we don't get the interviews with, man, we don't want the interviews. We're not here for them.
Yeah, but we're not one of these. We're not one of these Carlton
No.
propaganda channels.
No,
are
but
we?
what I'm saying
Yeah, but
is
we're
wait a second, we're here for the people in the chat, mate. That's why Jumper
Yeah.
Punch has been here for the last 6 years, and we won't change. We don't need to speak to we don't need to speak to them. We speak to us, the real people of Carlton.
Peter V, crowdfund Mars hairs transplant to Istanbul, bro. I'm not that vain. I'm not that vain. I'm happy to have this. My head's a bit cold, but I'm happy to have
Vain.
this off. I'm not vain. You know what I mean? So, 1968.
I just commented that,
great,
didn't I?
yeah. Oh, there he is, Harry Dean, number 35. He will be loading and pending. Good call, Louis, or Louis, however, Lewis or Louis. Good call out to the people who suck. DIK, yeah, beautiful. They're beautiful. I love Vince. Well, there you go. You got a lover. You don't have a hater. But I'm looking forward to tomorrow night's draft. It's going to be interesting to see how it all pans out. What they do, who bids for who bids for Harry Dean. Will they let him slide to 5? I don't think they will. I think they're going to play.
Could be pick 1, Mars.
He could be. Imagine that. Then we'll be trading next year's pick into this year's pick.
Yeah.
Then we're really stuffed. Well, not really,
Yep.
because then we got the year after, and then we can trade back into 2026.
A club could test just how badly we want Harry Dean by going for him at pick 1 or 2 or 3. You never know.
Mr. Mojo Horizon 69. This is for the working class and not for the toffs. I like that. For the toffs. Torp, haven't seen him in the chat. Mars, just don't move to Queensland. Why? I'll get it. I'll get a really good tan. Aiden, sir, what time is the draft start? I think it's 6 o'clock, or is it 7? I think it's either 6.
7.
Yeah,
7.
You're going to say WA time, 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
You're going to say WA time. You could have thrown them all out.
Yeah, 4 o'clock.
Is that tomorrow? Is it? Is that tomorrow?
Tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow.
Tomorrow, 7.
Is that the top 10 tomorrow? Then or the top 20, and then the rest
I
is
think that's
the
like
top
the last
30.
First round. Just the first round.
Oh,
Look,
Okay,
at the end of the day, with all that, with me, as long as we pick up who we wanted to, was Dean, of course. You know what I mean? And that ice and whatever, and that's it. I don't really care about the rest.
Well, it'll
What's that
be
about?
those two, and then I don't know if we'll get Doverston, and if it's not him, we'll definitely be re-signing Elijah Hewitt. I mean, Kadir goes, if we trade in 4 goodbyes to Elijah.
Yeah, that's true, man. If there's no spot for him, you'll know by Thursday or whatever if Elijah gets a go.
Yep.
You know, but
100%. Carl's, is there a live broadcast tomorrow at TJP? I was thinking of maybe we do a live. I mean, it'll get blocked again if we stream this live on here.
Hello, Carl.
They blocked us last time. When will Vince be driving to the queer bus to Brizzy? I think he's leaving tonight. Charlie Dean is the best player in the draft. Look, I mean, by all accounts, I think are people pumping like a lot? Or I know he's very good, and we heard from Brad Pierce. We heard from Brad Pierce on the live show before we started. He said that he could go potentially easy top 5, top 3. He said so, and he's watched a lot of him. He's spoken to Peter Dean a lot, and he reckons he'll go close to the top 3. So it's gonna be interesting. I hope they don't bid top third for him. Like that's like
I reckon they've got they would have some, like
Okay.
between the teams. I think they got some good, good. How do you say it? Like some good
faith.
good faith. I think so. I think there are some that have got good faith. The only one I don't think no one really gets along with Essendon. Essendon kind of makes it hard for everyone, but they got 5 and 6. But even if they beat him at 5 and 6, I think they've got players they want anyway. So, so they're not going to really risk it. But if they do, we've got enough points. He's smart enough to set himself up where we're not going to lose him. We really want Dean. So that's what I'm thinking.
Steve's verdict is right. Just appointed the caretaker coach for next year. Well, look, apparently he's part-time. I mean, everyone's always part-time in these roles, aren't they? You know what I mean?
What does that mean? He's part-time.
It doesn't mean he can't be look, mate, I hope that Voss goes on to win the team goes on to win 16 games next year and he's still our coach. Mate, if that, mate, I'll hold my hands up and say maybe it was everything else around you. But I want to be proven wrong. Prove me wrong. I'll eat my humble pie, and I can't eat like a full apple pie, but I'll try and eat the whole Sara Lee apple pie if we make the top 4 next year. Top 6. I'll give you the top 6. Top 6 and I'll eat it. You can clip it now. Top 6. I'll eat a whole Sara Lee apple crumble pie. I promise you I will. I'll try and eat it all.
I'll eat that
pavlova.
The pavlova, the big thick one, man. I'll be happy to be wrong, man. I'm happy to be wrong, man.
If I'm wrong, we're doing good then. If I'm wrong, we're doing great. Yeah, our opinions are like arsehole. Hey, Lana. Got my State of Origin tickets today. Mighty Sand Gropers. Yeah, I saw that. Watch out in February. I'm doing something with somebody. Matula, I want to see Vincenz do the Sophie Mackay or Mackay shimmy.
Yes.
Do it.
Yes.
I don't know. Okay. Oh my God. Send that
Sophie
into
Mackay
there you go. Oh God. Austin may trade 2027 pick. Oh yeah, I'm expecting 4 players in the draft. Dean, Ison, Lindsay, and Doverson. Well, if you're expecting 4, well then Elijah Hollands doesn't get a gig, does he?
I think Doverson's looking like he's going to the Bulldogs, apparently.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think
it's going to come too early.
Yeah. Have you watched a bit of him? Any of you young lads? Have you watched him?
Yeah, I watched a little bit. He's basically a replica of Nick Watson. Probably just a touch worse than him, but
what was Nick Watson? Pick 6,
something like that. Yeah.
I think he's like one of the only small forwards outside of like Rankin and another to go like top. I think it's top 10. I was looking at he's a genuine freak. I mean, yeah. I'm keen to see this Ison. I know there's been a lot of talk about Harry Dean and all that, but I love to see Ison. Can't wait to see him, pre-season training, and then you got your scratch matches and all that. I'll be attending all those because I want to watch them in the flesh. I can't wait to see him live in the flesh when you're up against the tough and hardened bodies. I mean, that's when you really find out how good they are. And some players take a while to develop, like we've seen over the years. But yeah, he looks like a tough bastard. He's got a bit of that see you next Tuesday. I mean, Ison is a gun. Let's relax. Let's relax with the gun. Let's relax. Everyone's a gun. But yeah, it needs to build our fitness. Yeah, probably. Hi guys in the chat. Frank, Charles, how are you?
Hi, Franco.
Petra saw both finals with the women's team winning. Very impressive tackling and pressure is sensational. I mean, isn't that just 101 of AFL? Isn't that 101 of AFL? I mean, when they say contest and pressure, I mean, that's every game you should bring that.
100%.
But yeah, no, it's going to be interesting. I mean, we've got enough points to get both players now. And if he goes pick 3, I think it's smart. He's done it again. It's smart what Nick Austin's done. I think he's probably one of the best at this, trading up in the draft. No, and I've always said Nick Austin with his drafts and all, and how he positions himself, mate. They're all out there and they're all playing. And if they're not, they're in the 2s and they're not gone yet. So,
by the way, man, does everyone know Nick Austin's heritage?
No, enlighten us.
He is actually the son of former Carlton champion. Well, when I say champion, I shouldn't say champion. He was a very, very good backman. 1979 Premiership player, Rod Curly Austin. Wore number 21 and had a bit of an afro hairstyle and was always called Curly.
Okay, yeah, I know. Yeah, Rod Austin. Jesus.
Everyone
He's the
knows
son of
Rod.
Rod Austin.
Everyone at this club is tied in somehow. Whether they went for him or their father played or their mum played. I mean, it's a massive spider web, Carlton. And what have we got? 161 years of heritage or 60, whatever. You know that answer.
162.
162. I knew I was there.
Vince was there at that first game, remember?
I couldn't believe it. Yeah. He was holding up the first cup. But yeah.
He was holding the banner. He was the first member of the cheer squad.
He probably was, to be honest.
I was in the cheer squad before it became a queer squad.
You can't get away from that, can you? You just love that line, don't you?
Mate, I'll be there with the rainbow-coloured bus on Friday to take off for our trek to Brisbane.
Can we? I actually just want to touch on that. I mean, we've got a few minutes left. I mean, I want to touch on that. No. But look, mate, I hope they go on and beat Brisbane.
By the way, can I just interrupt you for a sec, Mars?
Yeah.
I just had a question there from Matula. Is Mia Austin, who plays for the girls' team, number 22, is she related? No, she's not. But I'll tell you who she is related to. She is the cousin of that young boy who lost his life with that cricket ball that hit him in the neck. Ben Austin. Do you remember him?
Ben. Yeah, young
From
Ben.
a couple of weeks ago.
celebration.
Very tragic story. And
Yeah.
she kicked the goal. She was back into the seniors that very week, and she kicked the goal and got very emotional about it. And just a bit of information there for our viewers in case you didn't know. But I don't believe that Mia Austin is actually related to Rod Austin or Nick Austin.
Okay, mate. Only you would know a fact like that, right?
I know.
Only you. Only this bloke knows facts like that. I mean, if you want to know your history, seriously, if you want to know history,
I'll tell you another story, Mars. You're a horse racing man.
Yeah, I love my horse racing.
Number 16 for the girls' team. She's been with us from day dot. I think it's only her and Darcy Bescio that have been with us since the very first season. But Bree Moody, who is now called Bree Harrington because she got
Peter
married.
Moody's daughter.
Peter Moody's daughter, exactly. The trainer of Black Caviar.
Black Caviar, 25 and zip.
The greatest horse ever to race in Australia.
Stop it, Vince. I get emotional.
As a sprinter.
Yeah. But look, it's been a great emergency meeting. I knew this one would throw up a few fireworks tonight. I knew it. I knew Morris. I know what ticks off Morris, and I tell you, I'm going to play on it every time. So people in the chat, if you want to put up a comment, I'll put it up so I can get him rolled up because that touched the nerve, and I love it.
There he is, and Morris is in the chat. I can see him, right? Morris. On the emergency meeting, which is coming up next, right?
No, it is unfiltered. Unfiltered.
Emergency meeting is on now, but unfiltered, which comes on next, right? You are welcome to call in. I'm going to put in the link. This is the special call-in edition. So all your people that have been bagging me, but whatever you want to ask me, if you got the balls, I'm going to put the link out there and you can come on and you can ask me and you can do whatever you want. And Morris, you're more than welcome to come on and debate me on anything, brother.
Hey, Mars, I've got a funny feeling that 3 of the topics that are going to be discussed tonight are sex, politics, and religion.
Can we wait? Can we have
the three topics I was always told by my parents and grandparents? Just don't talk about those things.
And that's why you're so bad at it, Vince, because you can't. And they were right about it. I know. Oh, Joe, look who's in the chat. Furbo. All the way from Lecce. Ciao, how are you, mate? Oh, good on you, mate. But yeah, we've got 4 minutes until unfiltered. Look, there's 159 of you live in here. I'm sure you got plenty of entertainment. I'm sure some of you clipped it up, whatever, sending it to your favorite people, which I don't care, right? We've been the center of controversy about 1 million times. Allah, Abby Chatfield, how you going? You wish, cuz. But make sure you hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. A lot of you that watch this aren't subscribed. Hit the subscribe button. If you want more content like this, if you want to call us an idiot, you're a dickhead, you're this, you're that. If you want some insightful things, we share a bit of insight. We educate sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes, I guess.
Hey,
Right?
Mars,
Because
and just let them know, because some people might not know, the subscribe is free. You're not paying
it is.
for anything.
It is.
You
It
just
is.
click it on, subscribe. It does help the algorithm 100%, man. It really does help us. It helps a lot. If we made you laugh just once tonight, press the like button, man.
That's it. I'm going to chuck the unfiltered link in there. So if you want to join the unfiltered and you want to join Rocco, he is taking live call in tonight.
I've got a special guest on too. I've got a very special guest on tonight. Everyone's going to be happy with whoever's coming on.
The link is in the description below. It's not free. It's Beslesh. I don't know what's that. What is that? Is that like a Turkish word? Beslesh. I don't know. OnlyFans, TJP. Nah, not a chance, cuz. Maybe we'll just start one, but it won't be what you think it is.
I might sell photos of my feet. I reckon I can get.
I hate feet, man. You know me.
What about
Kazia,
money farting in a jar and send it off.
That is disturbing. I'm sure the two lads under here, they've loved our chat tonight. Oi, boys, plug yourselves away.
Well, I'll go first. So I'm obviously, for those who don't know, I'm Carlton Blues 26 on Instagram. Soon to be no longer Instagram because of the fucker social media ban. YouTube, I am Baggers Unfiltered. So I'll type something in the chat there and you can go and hopefully subscribe if you want to. There you go. So yeah, if you could go and subscribe to that, that would mean a hell of a lot.
Help them out. Help them out.
As soon as I only thanked Mars, I felt like complete utter shit. So I had to message her, say that I was sorry. On the last
to Rocco.
Have you got any more Charlie Curnow posters, Henry, or are they all gone?
I've got two, but it's got like Mark Murphy bets and all that on it, so I don't really want to rip that one up.
Can you cut it out?
On that anyway, because he's a piece of shit.
Louis, hit us.
Yeah, that's all from me.
Yeah. Carlton Flaggers 2026 on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. Perth Blue Baggers Pod on YouTube and Instagram, and that's that. And
it's time to go.
Go worry about your show, Rocco. Yeah, you started. I'll start you off. Sorry, Louis. Just trying to cut him off. Big Vincenz. It's been great again. Louis, sorry for cutting you off. Time is precious, as you know. I'm sure we'll talk, and we'll talk in the off season as well, and in Instagram. I'm sure we'll do another show as well. We'll be here tomorrow, unfiltered, live in about 20 seconds. This will kick you onto the unfiltered stream. Also, we've got Glory Hunters tomorrow night, 8 p.m., and then watch out for Top Rope Wrestling. Vince, pleasure again as always.
As
Louis,
always, Mars. Thanks, mate.
Henry, legend. Love you all. Go Blues.
Ciao.
Go Blues.